Hey team, this is Julie, and I'm going to walk you through how to add referral sources in a club automation instance. So I'm on a demo site here. And first, what I want to show you is once we've got these added in the system as options, where you're going to be able to actually add them to the individual profile. So the first easiest example is right through that individual's profile. So when I come into club automation, and I go here to the edit section, and you'll see that referral source will have multiple drop-ins down here. So this is where we can choose whatever information we want. And if we've got options with an other or a member name, we can add that individual member if we want in here. So that information is also reportable. So that would be one option to do. The other would be when we are adding a member's name into the system for the first time. So if we're creating a brand new profile, someone has come in as a guest, or maybe they are starting that new join process here, we can go into that, create that new profile. And when we add in all the demographics, when we get to the very bottom here, you'll see there's that same exact list. So we can choose that information, and then it will live on the profile where we just were. So all right, so when it comes to adding that information, the first way to do it is going to be, we're going to go straight to that member prospecting tool in order for us to add it. And so we're going to go to our tools and then membership prospecting and over to the admin options here, and you'll see referral sources. And what we'll do is go ahead and type it in. A sign exists there. We'll hit save. So that will be option one. So that'll be that drop down that you saw in that brand new profile. Same drop down that we're going to see that we saw on the actual profile page when we were able to edit. So the second option is that we are going to go ahead back to that member profile. And what we can do is create a user-defined field. This allows us to create really custom-made fields within the system. So any information that we want to gather. So when we go here to edit, you'll see I created a referral source right here. And same thing, as we can go ahead and have that option here. And when we hit save, it will live here on the profile. So you've got that option. This is also reportable, which I'll show here shortly. But just be mindful that this will leave an option for two different referral sources. So ultimately, you can choose whichever one you think is a better fit for you. And you'll see, hopefully you'll see that they're both pretty flexible. So when it comes to building these in this spot here, we're also going to go back to the tools menu. We'll go to custom profile fields. And this is where we'll just add new field. You can put in the field name, and we can use it on the profile or part of registration. So if we're just going to use that profile, and then you can see the options that you have. So even if you put in text, this would allow for the individual who who needs to report this information, that they would just be typing that in manually. So the list could just be kind of a quicker, cleaner option and have more consistency in referral sources and spelling and so on and so forth. When it comes to the reporting side, we'll come up here to that user group dynamics report. This is just one example. You'll see with like user details report, we can find the same thing. I'm choosing this one because I'm going to go ahead right here and look at all of our new members that have signed up this month. And what I'm going to see here is if I type in profile referral source, and I'm going to go ahead and add that, it's going to go ahead and create that column. And it will have those new members that just joined this particular month. And certainly you can change date ranges and so on. But you'll be able to see that profile referral source. So that would be if you were using it for the member prospecting. The other option would be that we will just type in referral. Is referral source at the bottom. And then we will also have another form right there. So there's two options that we have in order to track the referral sources. I think both are equally as flexible and easy to access. So, but it gives options based on which one the club would like to use.